Hi everybody, welcome to another vlog. Now, yesterday you saw a video that I did, the community question, where we were talking about how we're going to basically try to structure things. It was something I always wanted to do last year and just didn't get a chance because we had such a rough year and things like that. But, you know, one of the things I wanted to talk about is how we are trying to take and do things going forward. One of the things I want to do is do 2 paint projects a week and work on them both, along with a lot of the patron stuff. And that may substitute some of the things that we're doing, old stuff and new stuff. You know, there's a lot of projects I want to catch up with. Battle Stations is a big one from last year. We never got to finish. The Queen got sick. We'd never finished the Witchborn project. And these are things that we're going to be working on as something old. But then we have so many new projects, like you saw, the Shared Dream. We have a couple of Kickstarter things that I'm working on, which I got to get done by the 23rd from our good friends. Rainbow the Board Game's coming. Yes, be ready. This looks absolutely fantastic. And I'm actually right now painting up a couple of figures to do a review on this before it comes out. And I love doing Kickstarter things for people. I do them for free. I always like looking at the stuff that's not that popular, believe it or not. And I think the reason being is that you know, so many reviewers get things so far ahead than I do. And I'm not a reviewer. You know, this isn't a channel that's painting. This isn't a channel that's just gaming or just wargaming or just a lot of different things. We're kind of just a community where we just kind of discover things. And it's whatever our whim is, you know. Take Kingdom Death Monster. You know, we've talked about it, and everybody that's, I can't thank you enough for pulling everything together. And now we're working on that project together, where we're painting it and we're doing things. Now my job will always get in the way, and it's very hard because, you know, the other day I worked 26 straight hours, went to sleep for a little while, got up and painted Kingdom Death Monster. So I always try to stay dedicated to the channel, but life will get in the way. So trying to schedule things and stuff like that is really hard. Not hard, but for me, if I know that on Tuesday I'm going to do board games on Tuesday, or war games on Tuesday or Wednesday, or we have a particular board game that we want to put up on Friday, or there's live events that I want to do and things like that. You know, I want to try to build that where we have top 10s. If you notice, they try to come out anywhere from Thursday to Friday. The miniature market stuff always comes out on a Friday. And I'm trying to get into that pattern, so the people that like certain things will always gravitate towards those things and know, oh, well, on Thursday this comes out, and on Monday this comes out, and on Sunday there's always a vlog. And for me, that's where I want to go. Now, there's maybe things that you guys want to see that I'm not doing. You know, I also want to make sure that we have specific painting things and stuff like that. And I want to catch up with all the stuff from last year. The battle techs, the battle stations, the Mansions of Madness, which is another one we painted. We never played it. You know, just a lot of things that we have to catch up. And we're going to try to fit some things each and every week, so you're going to see a lot of things. And you're going to see Kickstarter stuff. You know, I like discovering things. You know, when a new game comes out, there's 500 videos on that new game. I don't want to get stuck in that because, number one, I'm not a good reviewer. I'm not, you know, I can't do things as fancy and schmancy as those people do. And I think they do a great job at doing what they do. And I think just doing things that make me happy. I'm a treasure hunter, okay? I'm like Indiana Jones. Well, more like his father, to be honest with you. But I like discovering things, different things that not everybody's looking at. You know, like Shared Dreams. I don't see a ton of videos on it. I mean, there's some out there, but I'm interested in discovering what this game's about and discovering with you together. And that's what makes this community so special. One of the things I get blown up on is how I pronounce things and talk and things like that. And one of the things that I've gotten emails about is, how could you have not seen that was Kingdom Death Monster in the box. When I was a small boy, and this is me being brutally honest, and we don't talk about it a lot, but I don't remember the exact age. I was either 3 or 4, and back then they didn't have railings on stairs, so especially in the basement up north. My parents were walking me up the stairs, and there was a light that was off to the side that you would pull to shut the light off. Well, they went and pulled the light, and from the top step I fell and hit the side of my face, my skull here, on the concrete. So I fell a good distance. I mean, there's no reason I should be alive, except that possibly I have a very hard head. And that caused some damage that I'm paying for dearly. I don't have all my hearing in this ear. So when I say words, it's very hard for me to say those words. I only can see a certain amount out of this eye. I've always been a tremendous athlete, so I've been very gifted, but I've been fighting this for a while. This eye has gotten worse, and my hearing is very, very bad. And because I'm partially, I don't hear myself talk all the time. So, you know, when people make fun of me saying this word or that word or this word, just know that, you know, it's okay. It doesn't bother me, but I really struggle. So when I try to say a name of something, I can't pronunciate it. Plus, I had such a learning disability that I don't pronounce things properly. So it takes a lot to come in front of this camera a lot of times and talk. And I think I talk a lot, and there's no doubt about it. It's just you hear me butcher a lot of words, and that's because I just, from here to here, or from here, and here, it just doesn't work all that way. So just please bear with me. That's all I'm asking. You can keep writing all the nasty emails. That's fine. The thing I was trying to get to is that, you know, I do try to say things, and sometimes that's why I don't consider myself a very good reviewer or trying to review, because I cannot get those words out, and it's hard. There's so many people that are so professional and do things so much better. Let them do it, and I just like the feel of what we do together, and that's why I do it. I never expected that we would, you know, when I was just painting things and trying to explain all that we would be at the position that we are now, and I'm very thankful for it. I didn't think this channel will last more than 6 months, and, you know, when I picked it up, and you know, we're just cranking along, and I'm thankful for it, and I'm thankful for everything that you guys do. So we've got a very big week coming up. We're going to be taking a look at some very cool things, particularly that Rambo game, which I'm painting right now. We're going to have that out hopefully on Monday. The Kickstarter goes live on the 23rd. Yes, the 23rd of January. So you're going to want to look at it. It's from our friends that did Secrets of the Lost Tomb or the Lost Station, whichever one that you really like, and I can't wait for Big Trouble in Little China. I can't wait to get that in my hands. So I'm really excited for this coming out real soon, and I'm going to take a look at it. I'm actually painting Rambos for the video, so there you go. So I think that's about it. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob, and we will see you next week and during the week. Until next time, I'm Rob Orrin. Have a great week and stay out of trouble. I try to, but it just doesn't work.